Alright, let's hop back in with that grip team and see if we can do some more work. From experience, again, because I started with a new name here, um, from experience, this sort of like win rate tends to drop off around 1400. Because, basically, like, the teams wind up being a lot more optimized, and, like, they wind up with one or two Pokemon that'll destroy my entire team. Like, T-Tar is really bad for my team. I mean, Bunt can take him out with a U-turn. Let me focus on the task at hand for a second, though. This team is a weird one. It's a very, like, squishy team. Look how round they all are. We might see, like, well, of course we're going to see rain, so this might be... He doesn't get Swift Swim, does he, Quagsire? I don't know. This is going to be interesting, though. So the thing that I think is going to come out first is probably Quagsire or Swampert to set up. I will send out Bartersnar because either way, he's the Giga Drain. They don't want to take that. Okay, instead we have Gardevoir. Gardevoir, I don't think can hit this too bad. Worst case scenario, Ashley can take it out in one shot. Of course, the Scarf. Gengar with Shadow Ball. They never expect it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that didn't do too much. So I think I'm just going to stay in and keep doing this until I see a reason to do otherwise. Because I don't think Gardevoir has too much to really hurt Bartersnar. I mean, maybe like some Fairy-type moves will do some damage, but like it's not. I'm not all that concerned. Okay, we got the Poison Dragon. Poison is actually very bad for Bartersnar, like it really messes him up. I'm not even sure why. I can outspeed though, so I think I'll just go for a Psychic. Yeah. Oof, okay. That was bad, as expected, but that does give me a chance to set up a little bit with Bunt, get a Mega Evolved, and start with a knockoff. If he switches, he's doomed. He's not going to switch, he's going to take it. And now, either way, I get a free U-turn on something that really doesn't want to take a U-turn. Or I can potentially knock off. I will U-turn on this. I will U-turn and... I'm afraid of some sort of setup. It'll probably set up, so I will U-turn into Nert. Yep, and get that quick attack to finish the job. Wow! Okay, that was a good choice, all things considered, I guess. I don't know what they're going to want to switch into. I don't think any of their Pokemon even have priority. Politoed might. But yeah, I'm doing the Endeavor, obviously. Okay. So, that was pretty run-of-the-mill, I guess. Gonna finish the Politoed off, unless they switch, which would be stupid, because they're gonna get something knocked off. There we go. So, now we'll probably see Quagsire. No, Swampert. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's got really any way to handle this, and unfortunately, I don't have any way to handle that. However, Ashley is way more valuable than Bunt at this moment, so I'll just Poison Jab it. See how much damage. Oof, I forgot that resists. Okay. Yep. Swampert's doing some work. I'll bring out Turnt Snacko, just to set up Stealth Rocks. Hope that'll make a mistake and go for like a Waterfall. Yes, he did. Okay, because I got the Rocky Helmet, of course. That'll get some chip damage on there. Poison will do it, and I might be able to take him out with Sucker Punch, but I doubt it because Swampert's bulky as hell. Nope. But the Poison should do it. Yep, Waterfall, Poison combined, definitely. Okay, so now we've got Ashley, which will definitely surprise their Gardevoir. Which will definitely surprise their Quagsire. Let's see. Now, I'm afraid of the potential this thing has, but I'm just going to Shadow Ball it anyway. I don't think... Yeah, it's not going to kill. Okay, so it looks like I have this one in the bag. Okay, so now that that's pretty much sorted, yeah, there's not much they can do about it. They're effed. Okay. So, now let me talk about, for a second, like... Okay, so every time I start one of these, I always want to start off by... like giving you an idea of like what I'm about and like who I am as, not like as a person, like, you know, like mundane, like I was at the mall the other day and I saw Becky, what a bitch. You know, I don't want to talk about that. But Becky, I mean, don't even get me started. But Okay, so we're going to see the Lando T first. Nert did good last time. Let's do it again. No, we got a Jirachi. Interesting. Nothing really wants to deal with Jirachi aside from Nert anyway, so, well, yeah, let's bring out in case he tries Iron Head hacks. That was a good move because he'd get messed up by the Stealth Rocks. We're probably going to see the Rotom Wash, but, well. Okay, so anyway, what do I want to be as a Poketuber? Because, that's sort of what I'm doing as of right now. Well, I mean, as a Poketuber, I do take like a lot of influence from a lot of the big names. I mean, I've been watching a lot of Shady Penguin lately. Oh, he outspeeds. He is way fast. A lot of Shady Penguin lately. A lot of crap. I don't know how to deal with this. Yeah, because Nerd will get effed up because Lando is OP. Astley, I don't think we'll be able to kill it in one hit. Let's bring out Turnt Snacko just to try for a sucker punch and hope he messes up and does a contact move. No, he didn't. Okay, went to Rotom Wash. Okay. Buttersnar will wall this all day, all night. Yeah, look at that. Eats it up. Okay, so I've been watching a lot of Shady Penguin, been watching a lot of, I'll hit the Giga Drain. A lot of, a bit of Haydon, some, who else have I been watching? Of course, Primetime Pokemon for his pack openings. Been watching some. God, I'm forgetting all the names. And I mean that's not very polite. I mean but a lot of these Poketubers have been like a huge influence to me. Like seeing them sort of progress and play the games they want. Let's see. If this is like a pin missile set, he is forked. No, okay. Still might be forked. We'll see. Oof. Okay, got some Rocky helmet action happening, but unfortunately too little too late. I don't know what I can do against this guy aside from maybe send in Beedrill and hope for some shenanigans. I'm going to protect first, see what he's planning. Doesn't really matter though, because I'm just going to go for a poison jab. Oh, there's the Rock Blast. Okay. That would have been bad for him to... Well, no, Rock Blast doesn't contact, does it? Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. Like, I get way distracted by what's going on, and I lose focus of what I was talking about. Yeah, I wanna be the very best that no one ever was. Except being the very best that no one ever was is kind of a lofty goal, and I realize that that's probably pretty unlikely given, how many people also want to be the very best like no one ever was and are actively working towards that goal. So they kind of got a heads up on me given that they've, been Poketubing for, several years, whereas I've been doing it for maybe a week? I don't know. So I guess I'll settle for being the, not for being the very best that no one ever was, but being good enough so that people are like, okay. Yeah. Also, I say and a lot, which is probably really grating. I'm working on it. I've got some anxiety issues, and this is kind of therapeutic for me. It helps me to, no one expects the scarf Gengar. So I've got some anxiety issues. I'm working on, trying to feel better about myself, do some stuff I like, try to be more active in the communities that I'm interested in. So for me, it's a all around a good thing. I think I'm gonna lose to this team. Yeah, because I don't think I can kill Lando. Yeah, and he's got knockoff. Okay. I mean, it didn't matter. Gengar is basically made of paper. I don't think I can outspeed because he's a beast and he's got knockoff. Yep, I'm effed. Okay. Anyway, we'll let this one wind down, and I'll get back on topic again. Yeah. So, Poketubing. Those guys have been a big influence, just seeing their sort of play styles and their personalities and how they develop as people and how they do their Let's Plays and their unboxing and all that sort of stuff. It was really interesting to watch them. A lot of fun to be a part of. So I wanted to try my hand at it and give it a shot. This is another situation where Bunt does good against at least 3 of them. I mean, Knockoff would do work against Metagross, but probably not enough to kill. I really need Astley out there for that. What's going to set up? Probably Hippowdon, possibly T-Tar. T-Tar is the biggest threat for my team, aside from Beedrill. So, Mew is also a decent choice. Let's see. It will outspeed me, so I'll Protect and Mega Evolve, so I can get my speed boost there. And that aside, okay. So, yeah, and I think that's really part of my issue, is that I need to, like, calm the hell down and be able to focus and not just jump from one thing to the next immediately. And I'm probably going to run out of time on this recording anyway, especially because they're taking their sweet-ass time. Okay, we've got the... Yeah, that is definitely going to try to set up with Dragon Dance. I'm not going to do too much, but I'll switch out into Turn Snacko, which has, of course, the Rocky Helmet. No, it'll just go straight for an Outrage. Okay. I don't have any better options, so I'll try a Stealth Rock. It's going to die anyway. Yeah. Okay. This must be, what, Scarfed? Well, Nert will come out and do some work. We'll get Endeavor off. Yep. We'll get the Quick Attack. And that will be their Dragonite gone. They thought they were clever. I mean, I gotta admit, it got me. Wasn't expecting it. Okay. Yeah, there's just too much going on with Pokemon, and that's why I love it. There's so much to like think about and talk about like all the time that it's hard to focus on one thing. Me will probably outspeed, but I'm gonna go for the Endeavor anyway. No, I outspeed. Wow. If it sets up, then I win. Nope. Okay. We've got Bunt again, which is slowly whittling down the number of things that, like, can harm it at all. Yeah, they switched. Perfect. So I do get the knockoff, which isn't going to do much to T-Tar, but, I mean, every bit of damage helps, and the U-turn should kill it. Like, they don't realize how bad taking a U-turn from the Mega Beedrill is on a Dark type. Okay, so that's out. Now, Astley should be able to sweep most of this aside from the Hippowdon, which is probably what we're going to see come out. I mean, unless they're making a huge mistake. Nope, they're not. Okay, in that case, Bunt still outspeeds Mew. Mew shouldn't be too hard to kill. I do have Trick. I think I'm going to do that. I think this thing's probably going to try a setup. No, it didn't. Okay, it just went for Crunch. That's actually really bad. I may have screwed myself. Alright, we'll try a Shadow Ball. I still outspeed. That thing's slow as hell. Well, doesn't really have any better choice of anything to come in on aside from a crunching Hippopotamus, so... Yeah, got the defense drop. Has a defensive set, so, you know, the idea is to try to set up with some Deodance. And of course it's got the Surprise Shadow Claw for Psychic types, like in this situation. Doesn't do quite enough, but I mean, it's better than nothing. I still, of course, have the double speed, double attack, which is really nice. Slowking's gonna go down. Pretty much whatever they send out next is gonna go down. Aside from, again, the Hippowdon coming back out, because I don't think I can take it out with a Flare Blitz. Maybe. I guess we're going to find out. Okay. So, yeah, this thing's about to run out, but as you can see, it's pretty much over. They're not going to take me out with Mew, and they forfeit. Okay, so... Yeah, let me just wrap up by saying that being a PokeTuber is, you know, something that's sort of appealed to me, and I've taken a lot of influence and from seeing other PokeTubers do their work, and I like seeing the content they put out. So I thought I'd try putting out some of my own and seeing if anyone likes what I have to offer, which is, I'll get into that in the next video. I don't have time. I got 4 seconds. Okay, bye.